YouTube, how y'all doing? You got Stud Style Tarot back up in the building. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Yeah, it's been a couple of days since my live. I know. And believe me, it's always something going on. For real. So, I just want to let y'all know that I really am about to go hard or go home on this YouTube channel. I am officially quitting Bigo. Okay, y'all? And I'm about to make YouTube my home. Because I got to get these numbers up. Okay? I need y'all to come through for me. Stud stars. Can y'all come through for me? In order to be over here on Stud Style Tarot, in order for me to love on y'all the way I want to, I gotta be here regularly. And I'm gonna start doing it, okay, y'all? I am. It's just that Bigo was getting in the way. So, today is a new day and a new start. And I'm giving y'all my word, okay, Stud Stars? I'm dedicated to the cause. And we about to get it. So, with that being said, welcome. Thank you for being here. And to those that are just coming, please like and subscribe while you're here. It really will help my channel. And it'll help me too. Thank you in advance. So as I walked in the building, I'm hearing the song, I Wish I Wasn't, in Love with You by Heather Headley. This is somebody who wishes they weren't in love with you, but they are a collective. And the song that's playing right now is On the Ocean by Kajan, however he pronounces his name. And that's probably because this person is really in their feelings. On the ocean, realizing that they got a whole lot of feelings for you. But the collective is running. This runner-chaser dynamic where this person ran from you, now you're running from them. And as much as somebody would love to deny their feelings, spiritual burp when I say that, they can't do it anymore. They're out here on the ocean with all these emotions. And they said they wish they wasn't, but they are a collective. They're in love with you. And this is happening as they see you having the status upgrade in your life. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out where my point is. I see it, y'all. They're seeing you. Thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. Somebody is realizing how much they're in love with you now that they're seeing you have a status upgrade. Bossing up, having new achievements, improved social standing, lifestyle elevation. You getting to the next level in your life. And maybe this is somebody who didn't see this happening for you. Maybe this is somebody who didn't believe in you. Now seeing everything that you may have been telling them is happening for you. This is somebody who was fake. Y'all see that? Deep fake. Deep fake. Wow. This card says convincing lies, altered truths, virtual deception. Seeing is no longer believing. So see, this is somebody who may have been online trying to portray themselves as being happy with the person they chose over you. Somebody who could have been convincing people with the lies that they were telling. But now, seeing is no longer believing because maybe someone's mask is falling off and they can't hide these emotions that they're feeling for you, wishing that they didn't feel them, but they do, collective. They do. Let me say my prayer, y'all. I'm just channeling, finally I got a clear table for y'all. And I'm channeling the energy. Thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. This is somebody who really was out here pretending to be somebody that they weren't. Altered truths. Virtual deception. They was online lying about being happy with someone else. But they can't hide these feelings for you anymore. Especially now that they're seeing you leveling up, bossing up, winning. But they say sometimes success is the sweetest revenge. You don't have to get payback. Just be successful. And that's the payback. Let me say my prayer, y'all. Angels, ancestors, and guides, thank you so much for your covering and your protection as I channel these messages for the collective. Anybody known or unknown spirit sending any negative energy my way, return it back to the sender spirit and bind it to them 1,000-fold. So mote it be. In the Most High God's name, we pray. Ashe, Ashe. So yeah, y'all. You over here leveling up and somebody's seeing you in this unbreakable energy. This card says inner toughness, enduring hardship, strength through adversity. Nothing can break me. So see, I'm looking at this picture here, and it's funny how the rain is depicted by those dark lines. It's almost given like somebody was sending dark energy your way, right? That lightning bolt, lightning striking, them trying to send energy to you, and it was dark. But even though they were sending dark energy to you, it didn't break you. You still had that status upgrade. You still leveled up. And now somebody has to watch you run away from them and not want anything to do with them. Okay, Spirit. So thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. You are running away from somebody. Wow. Wow, Spirit, really? Truth be told, yeah, you're the runner. All right, Spirit, I get you. I get you. The collective is running. And this card landed on the table. The Spirit told me to take this little cluster right here, which we already know. All I need is 3 cards, y'all, okay? And that's going to give us the energy. So this is the card that fell out. Let's see what it says. Somebody had commitment issues because maybe they were fake. And that came out right when we split the deck. Deep fake. This is somebody who's afraid to settle down, avoiding intimacy, fear of loss of freedom. It's complicated. So somebody could be seeing you as the real sunflower, and they've been out here faking like they were a sunflower with someone else. But really they're not. And that's why that mask is falling off. Ghosted. Coming out with past life. Wow. This is giving somebody who may have ghosted you, collective, because they had commitment issues. This card says, sudden disappearance without explanation, left hanging, seen but ignored, abrupt silence, and then now past life, previous connections, unexplained familiarity, soul memories. I've known you before. Wow, what's at the bottom of the deck, Spirit? We have unbreakable. Wow. Still at the bottom of the deck, y'all. So this is somebody who could have ghosted you, collective. Not knowing then that you were a past life soulmate. Wow. Maybe this is somebody who's feeling like you could be ghosting them now. Remember, I said you running. You're the runner now. This twin flame dynamic sometimes involves a runner and a chaser. Maybe at one point in time you was chasing this person, but you stopped chasing, right? You stopped chasing somebody and had a level up. Yep. And now this person is looking back, thinking back, and feeling like you guys have this unexplained familiarity. Now, y'all, I just pulled out a deck, and I have a card trapped in the box, y'all. The card that's trapped in the box is the butterfly. Y'all see it? This card says, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child, growth. Are you the butterfly here? Relationship evolving to the next phase. Is this person now the butterfly? Because remember, we seen their mask falling off because they was deep fake. They wish they wasn't in love, but they really are in love. And they're really in their feelings at this time, right? We're on the ocean. And now the song that's playing on Spirit Radio is Waiting for You. I got to see what's at the bottom of the deck, y'all. Waiting for You. Hand of Cards. You see it? Is the energy. Wow. Take a chance. Risk. Being strategic. Options. Not showing hand. Gambling. Wow. Okay, Spirit. So maybe this fake person had a few options with this hand of cards and thought that they were being strategic with you. But you became this butterfly. You had a transformation. You healed your inner child. So what's happening with this fake person is that this relationship is evolving to the next phase. But the next phase is that this person now has to watch you run. Thank you, Spirit. Run from them like they ran from you. This is somebody who may feel like now you have options. You taking a chance with a whole other option because you're running from them. But this is somebody who still just might be waiting on you to come back to them. Crazy. Yes. But they don't realize you're actually running. You're trying to get far away from them. Because this is somebody. Wow, really, Spirit? That's quite a few cards. But I'll take them. For the ghosted energy. Oh, shoot. There's my taped up card. I forget what that one is now, but Golden Mirror. Here we go. That's our NARC card. Camera. Boat. There we go. Boat. That's that card. I had to tape up the boat card. Soulmates. Date. Wow. Okay, Spirit. So this narcissist just might be going through old photos right now at this time. After, once again, you sailed off into the distance. This boat card says, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. So this could be somebody who has closure issues with you because now they're feeling like you're their soulmate and now they want to date you. Now they want to be with you now that you're having a status upgrade. Bottom of the deck. Feeling like now they're heartbroken because you left. You're running. But you're running from somebody who was sending dark magic to you, trying to break you. You're running from somebody who you went through a lot of hardship with. I mean, it's because this is somebody who only saw themselves as the main person that they cared about in this golden mirror. This is somebody who was self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. This is somebody who could have love bombed you, collective. And ghosted you to deal with other options. They had a handful of cards, not realizing that they should have chose you, but they didn't. They chose their options. And now this is someone who may actually see you meeting someone new because you out here dating. Dating, get back out there, plan / set a date. This is somebody who may see you getting back out there, collective. And once again, I told you, they in their feelings with that on the ocean, over here reminiscing about you, having to learn from the past. This is somebody who said now they want to make more memories with you, but you've left the building. And with you leaving the building, this is somebody who's feeling like you're ghosting them now. But I told you, you're running. This is somebody who didn't expect you to suddenly disappear without explanation. This is someone who didn't think you would ever leave them hanging. But you are, because you're running. Remember, look at all those confirmations that Spirit gave us about you being the runner now. Because you have become this butterfly. And you out here looking good in that status upgrade. You out here leveling up. And no matter what this person tried to say about you behind your back, with those dark rain pellets falling, you know, this could have been somebody who spoke really bad about you, especially with them being self-absorbed. They could have spoke some really hurtful things, only to see that now, wow, that's a lot, Spirit. And y'all see, look, it came out in the reverse. We got the coffee cup. Look, it landed on the soulmate. Look, and the boat, y'all. It landed on the soulmate and the boat. We got the coffee cup in the reverse. This is somebody who you don't want to meet up with anymore. This is somebody that you don't want to talk to anymore with the girl talk in the reverse. This is somebody that you don't want to fix things with the hammer in the reverse. This is somebody who you do not want to indulge in at all. Self-indulgence. And this is somebody who, wow, you said you cool. You don't even want to talk to them. You don't want to meet up with them. You don't want to talk to them. Hey, this is giving done. Done. But this is somebody you see now want to give you an engagement ring. That is crazy. Okay. Let me see this self-indulgence card in the upright. focuses on self, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. This may be somebody who still has not done the shadow work. And that's the reason why you don't want to fix things with them. This is somebody who sabotaged this connection. And Spirit said it cannot be rebuilt. It cannot be fixed. This is the new phase of this connection. As much as they may want to meet up with you with this coffee cup, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. Ooh, spiritual bird. You don't even want to be their friend. You're running. You don't want to fix anything. Girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. This is somebody that doesn't want you to move on. They don't want you to move on, but you are. But this is something that cannot be fixed. Maybe because this was fated to play out this way. For this person to now have to work on themselves. This could have been divinely orchestrated for somebody who didn't care about anybody but themselves to now have to go within and work on themselves. But Spirit is letting us know that they're still not doing the work. They're not appreciating themselves. This is somebody who doesn't know their worth. This is somebody who hasn't healed. When it says time to heal, self-worth, self-appreciation, no, they haven't done it. And that's why you are running from them. You know that even though that mask is falling off, this is not somebody that you want to talk to anymore. They've done enough damage, right, collective? Wow. But this is somebody who feels like they don't want you to leave them, even though they were fake. Deep fake. Yep. I get it. I wouldn't want to go back to somebody who did me wrong either, collective. But see, the good thing is that you healed. You worked on your inner child. And you kept going on the path. And you leveled up. And you could be now on the dating scene, finding a new love. This is somebody that you may have to keep quiet about, collective, your new love, because you got somebody still in your energy that doesn't want to lose you. And thinking about giving you an engagement ring now, but see, we can't make it up. The avoidance card came out. It says, this is somebody who you are in no communication with, that could be back on the market. somebody that you're not talking to, somebody who could be, hey, maybe Spirit is saying you're in hiding. I did say, you may have to keep this new love that you're finding quiet as we see this female energy covering up that new love's face. You may have to keep that quiet because you have somebody who still wants you back, collective. And it's been coming up in the reads how this person is still trying to hold on to your energy. This narcissist, thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. This is somebody who, look, controversy at the bottom of the deck. This is somebody who did something scandalous. Somebody who could be full of drama, even still, especially with them not doing any work on themselves. Somebody who hasn't healed. But see, what's happening is the truth is coming out about this person. And look at them. They don't look too happy about it, right? Truth is, this is somebody who is still waiting on you to come back to them. Is it the way you love me, baby? Hey, because that's the song that's playing right now on Spirit Radio. Jill Scott, The Way. Is it the way you love me, baby? Hey, somebody who can't stop thinking about the way you love them in this camera energy. The same person, look, that's looking at pictures, reminiscing. But this is somebody who brought a lot of drama into your life, treating you like an option. This is somebody who had commitment issues. First card out. Now ready to commit? Ready to give you an engagement ring? Ooh, look, y'all. Determined. Somebody is determined, huh? Oh, we got a couple of cards that flipped over. Somebody's determined to marry you. Wow. This card says persistent, still holding on, flowers and gifts. Coming out with caught. Somebody was caught. It says red-handed, secrets exposed, surprised, shocked. Wow. Now see, maybe this masculine caught this feminine with another man. And now over here snooping to see what you got going on. Stalking you. Wow. This is somebody who could be getting tarot readings. Somebody who could also be driving by your house, collective. It says drive by, stalking, social media, psychic/tarot readings. Wow. So see, I'm getting the storyline that somebody is heartbroken because they caught their feminine red-handed with someone else. They probably walked in on their feminine cheating on them. And that's the reason why now they're determined to come back to you and bring you a gift, bring you some flowers. Now still holding on to you. Now looking back at you after they done caught somebody that they were dealing with cheating on them. What's this card, Spirit? We cannot make it up. This is somebody who's thinking about popping up on you with a gift. They want to come in and surprise you. Okay? They're going to come in person. Somebody who really wants to reach out. Because they know you don't want to have nothing to do with them after the way they treated you. And they might pop up with this engagement ring now is what I'm getting. Because now, I just heard Spirit say, you're worth it. Now they see you being worth an engagement ring. Now you're worth it. We have somebody else in your energy who may be envying you, collective. And this could be this karmic female. A hater. Somebody who could be spiteful. And somebody who also could be very jealous of you in your energy. Because this masculine now want to pop up on you and give you an engagement ring. This is crazy. But you're running from this masculine, right, collective? But this is looking like the tea. We getting the tea, y'all. Yup. Your ex, who still may be attached to a karmic that's holding on to them, but now they still holding on to you and still want to have a love affair. Or maybe, wait a minute, Spirit is trying to let us know that your ex had this love affair with a karmic, with a third party, and could have also maybe got an STD, y'all, because this says hooking up STD. Ooh, confirmation. Your ex, who was unfaithful to you, wanted you to be in a love triangle, who now has an ex in question. Their ex. Maybe they're back on the market now because their ex that's holding on to them, the person who they had a love affair with, spiritual bird, could have gave them an STD. Now they're in question, right? This says secretive at the bottom of the deck. Somebody who's being sneaky. Somebody who's hiding information. Somebody who still could be coming in being mysterious. Somebody who, I told y'all, could still be in a dark energy because they're unhealed. So this could be somebody who could be hiding that they got an STD from you, wanting to come in and have a love affair with you, but they want to keep it in secret. They don't want people to know that they trying to come back to you and bring this engagement ring. Now somebody ready to marry you after somebody then gave them an STD. Okay, Spirit, thank you. We got one card that flipped out in the reverse. Pictures. Look, everything that's coming out in this column is coming out in the reverse, y'all. You see that? This is somebody who you not thinking about. You don't miss. You don't have any regrets about leaving them behind. You're not reminiscing about them. You're not even thinking about them. But they thinking about you, because this is somebody who now feels like you guys have a contract. A soul contract. Somebody who now feels like you're their soulmate. Insane. Okay? The song that's playing right now on Spirit Radio is Weary by Emile LaRue. Now, I don't think I've ever heard this song by Emile LaRue. Weary. Somebody's feeling weak, huh? And weary. Maybe about them getting another chance to fix this. They're weary, like they're not feeling too confident that maybe they can get you back. They're hoping that if they come in with an engagement ring, that'll show you that they serious. But it's not looking very likely that you're going to allow this person back into your energy. Because you know your worth. You like, I don't want to talk. I don't want to do nothing with you. But you see, we got player coming through at the bottom of the deck. The player said they still want to come in and pop up on you, collective, when you are moving on to new love. Yeah. This is somebody who may feel like if you find out they got an STD, you really ain't gonna fool with them. We got the Hermit coming out. That could be you. Or maybe this is them. After they done discovered that Karmic was cheating on them, gave them an STD, now they got to be in isolation. You know, facing some truths, which, if y'all remember, this is somebody who said they wish they wasn't in love with you. This is somebody who probably didn't like showing any feelings. You know, this is somebody who, again, a narcissist, you know, they could have withheld their feelings from everybody. You know, out here pretending to be something that they wasn't. Walking around here acting like they was all, you know, positive and in this light energy, and when in reality they was a fake. They were a deep fake. Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I just heard Spirit say with this Six of Pentacles, This is somebody who liked to breadcrumb people. Somebody who didn't give equally. You know, they weighed out what they gave to people, how much they gave. And this is somebody who really didn't give much emotion to you. Remember, they treated you like an option. They breadcrumbed you. And now, having to sit with themselves and hermit, looking at pictures, reminiscing, and actually coming to see in this hermit energy that you were their 10 of cups. Happy life, happy wife. It was you, collective. Somebody's realizing it's always been you. Ooh, there you go. Spiritual burp. But that one was kind of slow to come out. Yeah, this person's still in this Six of Pentacles energy. You know, maybe now saying to themselves they want equal reciprocity when they didn't give you equal reciprocity. Now they want it. Now they want a 10 of cups with you. But I see the Pisces energy on the card. High Priestess energy. Ooh. Here we go. It flipped over in the upright. Wow. Okay. I seen the Capricorn. Wait, is that Capricorn? Yup. 4 Pentacles to the King of Cups. This is giving you holding back from a devil energy. Somebody who still could be in devil energy, but they're in their feelings now in this King of Cups energy. But even this King of Cups in this particular storyline, you see they're holding 2 cups. Somebody who still is attached to someone else. But they're in their feelings about you, collective. And we said that at the beginning of the message with them saying they wish they wasn't. They wish they wasn't in love with you. But you do not want anything to do with this person. This person still is holding on to your energy because they said they feel like you're their 2 of cups. You're their soulmate. It keeps coming out now. Soul contract, 2 of cups. But this is somebody who tried to break you, collective. Somebody who tried to break you down. Maybe for ghosting them. Maybe because they're realizing you don't want them now and you're ghosting. But they said they still want to come pop up on you, collective. They do. Crazy. 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 Wow. Y'all see that? This is somebody who is, I told y'all, in devil energy. And they're still attached. There's 2 people on that devil card. They're still bound to someone else. But trying to hold on to you. Isn't this crazy? I can't believe I'm even saying it. Somebody who still wants to partner up with you. They still want to work with you. I just heard Spirit say they still feel like they have unfinished business. But collective, unfinished business or nah, you're not dealing with a devil. You're not dealing with a devil energy. High Priestess, come through. There we go with the Pisces. I told you. Right here, I see the Pisces energy on the Ten of Cups. High Priestess energy has been enlightened with that sun about somebody coming in with a fish in their cup. Hey, we can't make it up. As much as this person may feel like you they Two of Cups, you have new love coming in, okay? And Spirit said you're going to have to keep quiet about it. Because if this person is in devil energy, this is somebody who still may be wanting to sabotage. We can't make it up. We got the deuces coming up behind the soul contract. You saying deuces to this person who just wants to come Netflix and chill. Spirit showed us that player energy. This is somebody who you are avoiding. We got it back at the bottom of the deck because you know they childish. You know they still being childish. This is somebody who, once again, tried to tear you down. Now, seeing you possibly in this me versus me energy, like there ain't no competition out here, you know, it's just me versus me. Or maybe that was them, right? Maybe this is them fighting with themselves with the me versus me. Fighting with themselves about maybe coming in towards you. You know, they want to come in and give you an engagement ring. This me versus me says self-competition, personal growth, becoming better than yesterday, my only competition. This could be you feeling like there is no competition. You know how some people say you can't compete where you don't compare? You know, maybe there was a karmic, you know, that was actually competing with you. But there's no competition. You can't compete where you don't compare. See? They're over here watching you make these money moves. After working on your inner child, and we saw that with that butterfly energy. And this is somebody who's still coming in with breadcrumbs. You see that, collective? Still coming in with them damn breadcrumbs, thinking that they gonna get you with an engagement ring. Collective, let me get up out of this energy. Okay. Closing energy for the collective, Spirit. We have, we got the Saturn. Saturn is karma. Capricorn energy. Coming out with, the 6. And that 6 almost looked like it's in the reverse, y'all. And then the Leo in the reverse. Wow. So this is somebody who could be afraid, scared that you have another lover coming in for you. And you do. But they don't want you to have another choice in lovers. With that 6 coming out in the reverse, this is somebody who's not your lover. You don't see them as a lover anymore. Spiritual birth when I say that. But this is somebody in the Leo energy in the reverse. You know, the Leo also represents sun energy. The sun card. And this could also be somebody who is not in their light, collective. Leo in the reverse, not only are they not in a light energy, but this is somebody who may be lacking courage to come in towards you because they're going through karma. But this is their thoughts. This is what they're realizing now that they are in hermit, that you really were their soulmate and you were their 10 of cups. But they played too many games. They were in this narcissistic energy and now having to learn a life lesson. This life lesson is that you were not an option and you never will be. You know, even if they're still in that player energy, you're not an option. You are going on to a new love. And that new love that's coming in for you, collective, that is your soulmate. Okay? I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much, stud stars. And until the next time, love and light, and namaste.